Hallo und herzlich willkommen zurück zum Let's Play The Wolf Among Us. Wir haben im letzten Part die Bloody Mary verdroschen und jetzt kümmern wir uns um den Crooked Man. Mal gucken, wie das ausgeht.
Hello, Bigby. You look tired.
Give me one good reason not to...
Wieso sind jetzt die Untertitel auf Italienisch? Oder, nee, ist das Italienisch oder? Nee, es ist Italienisch, glaube ich. Hä? Nee, Spanisch, oder? Para non distraziarlo ahora.
Rip.
Moment. Moment. Ich habe nichts gemacht, Leute. Kein Witz. Ich habe nichts gemacht. Die Hinweise ein. Audio, Video. Untertitel ein. Ja, Grafikeinstellungen. Anwenden. Hä? Moment, vielleicht legt sich das ja noch.
You apart right now.
This gun holds...
I won't miss next time.
Before you do anything with me, I thought I should point out a few things.
Okay, Leute, wartet mal. Ich muss mal ganz kurz ins... Ich gehe mal kurz ins Hauptmenü. Ihr seid live dabei. Wir machen das. Ja, wenn nicht, wird alles verloren. Ja, ist okay. Ich hoffe, wir haben gespeichert. Bestimmt. Hä, ich habe nichts gemacht? Ich bin kurz auf die Toilette gegangen, ja. Und in der Zeit... Moment, die Katzen. Audio, Video. Untertitel. Es ist ja auch noch alles Deutsch. Spielereinstellungen. Grafikeinstellungen ist ja Blödsinn, weil, ne? Okay, ist alles wie ich, Scheiße. Steuerung ist auch Blödsinn. Wir gehen es aber trotzdem mal... Ach so, wow, so läuft man. Cool. Das Ding ist, ihr Lieben, ich habe... Also dieses Spiel gibt es auf Steam, nicht auf Deutsch. Ich habe dafür einen extra Patch runtergeladen über den Steam Workshop, wo die deutsche Übersetzung quasi reingepatcht wurde von jemandem. Das heißt, ich glaube, jemand hat die Dateien von... Ich bin mir gerade nicht sicher, das kam doch noch auf anderen Plattformen raus oder auf anderen Konsolen oder so. Auf jeden Fall ist das irgendein Übersetzungspaket von irgendwo anders, was aber hier quasi zu dem hier gehört. Das hat jemand hochgeladen und das habe ich mir gezogen, damit das auf Deutsch ist. Regulär wäre es auf Steam, nicht auf Deutsch. Und jetzt ist das Problem, wie gesagt, wir haben jetzt plötzlich, ich glaube, italienische Untertitel im, im letzten Kapitel. Ich hoffe, ihr seid des Deutschen mächtig, des Englischen. Es tut mir sehr leid. Wir schauen mal. Es wird bloß blöde, wenn wir... Vor allem auch hier Pause steht ja auch da. Also irgendwas stimmt mit dem Übersetzungspaket nicht. Naja, mal gucken. Vielleicht ist es ja nur für eine kurze Sequenz und dann ist es wieder auf Deutsch. Ich habe bloß ein bisschen Angst davor, wenn es an die Entscheidungen geht, weil ich hatte zwar Italienisch an der Uni und ich habe auch ein bisschen über eine App in der letzten Zeit tatsächlich Spanisch gelernt. Ich glaube aber, es ist Italienisch. Ist bloß manchmal schwierig, wenn man ein bisschen raus ist. Nee, aber meine Fähigkeiten reichen da, weiß Gott, nicht aus, um das zu übersetzen, Leute. Da müssen wir uns an das Englische halten, aber das kriegen wir.
Hello, Bigby.
Och!
You look tired.
Was ist das denn?
Give me one good reason not to rip you apart right...
Ey, ich bin so froh, dass ich das aufnehme und dass auch die Aufnahme so gelassen habe, ja. Sonst würden jetzt alle denken, ja, die hat ein bisschen Knall. Nee. Zieht euch das rein. Es ist geheilt.
now.
This gun holds 6 rounds of special...
I won't miss
Jetzt
next
sind es nur
time.
noch 5.
Before you do anything with me, I thought I should point out a few things. Snow White wants you to bring me back to the woodlands, doesn't she? And
Correct.
that's what I want.
Snow's not here. You're dealing with me now.
That may be true, but I'd advise against defying your new boss, at least for the time being. You will bring me back alive. Look, all I ask for is the chance to speak for myself in front of the community. And I'm sure Miss White would agree that I should be given a fair trial.
Das stimmt
Can we at
tatsächlich.
least agree on that? I will have a trial.
You need to tell me right now. We're not going anywhere until I get some answers from you.
If you want answers, you're going to have to cooperate with me. Look, there's no reason for us to be at each other's throats here.
That's funny, coming from a guy pointing a gun at my head.
This is just a precaution. I'm sure you understand. I'm no murderer, Mr. Wolf. I didn't kill those women.
Nee, du lässt Leute für dich morden.
And I think you know that. All I'm
Nimm
asking
ihm doch
for
einfach
is
die
a
Waffe
chance
weg.
to explain my side of the story.
If you're not a killer, then what are you?
I'm a businessman, not a killer.
There's still a lot you have to answer for.
And I will, as long as you agree to my terms. Because I'm not saying another word until I'm brought before the community. I don't mean to belabor the point, but just so we're clear, if you change your mind and decide to do something stupid, you won't get your answers. But you will have a difficult time explaining yourself to Miss White and the rest of this miserable town.
Hat der Schlangenlederschuhe an?
You're often
Oder
reckless.
Krokodilsleder.
And I worry you're not thinking of the... Let me ask you an honest question. What do you really care about here? Where this case is concerned, I mean. Do you really want the truth?
This is about justice. I'm the sheriff. I have to do what's right. 2 people were murdered.
And you know who did it. Georgie. He's dead, isn't he? My point being, the killer has been dealt with. You've won.
You really think I'm that stupid?
I understand you have an obligation to bring me in, but you can brighten up a little. It's over. So, shall we get going?
All right, let's go. Hand over the gun.
I think I'd rather hold on to it, if you don't mind. What do you say?
Na, nicht, dass der nochmal schießt.
Fine.
Oh!
I'm sure Miss White will be pleased. Such a reliable pup. I understand why she'd want to keep you around.
You're under arrest.
Er ist der Sheriff
You'll
und
be
hier
given a
unten
trial in front
Schläger.
of your peers.
Aber es ist so schön, dass,
And your punishment will follow.
ja, wir schubsen dich in den Brunnen. Auch schön, dass die Anweisungen oben rechts jetzt auf Englisch, oben links jetzt auf Englisch stehen. Das finde ich auch super.
I know. But we have to do something.
Are you fucking kidding me?
When is this thing
Are
happening?
we sure he's coming?
Yes, you'll have an opportunity to...
Kommen jetzt alle?
He's back.
The Crooked Man.
Thank God.
Motherfucker.
Are you okay?
Sehe ich
It's
so
been
aus?
hours. We were worried you'd run into some trouble. At the Crooked Man's place.
What? Don't I look okay?
I guess you've been worse. You did well, Sheriff. I'm surprised. Not that you did well, but that, you know... I'm just glad you made it back in one piece.
It's about time you showed up. Now throw this asshole down the fucking well.
Yes, what are you waiting for?
You killed Lily!
She was my sister.
Could
What do
you?
you have to say for
Where the
yourself?
fuck do you get off?
Poor
You think
girls.
you have the right
And
to
what
just
about
do this
Faith?
to
What could
people?
they have
You're a
done to
fucking
deserve
crook!
This?
Am Ende hat er jetzt noch so einen Voodoo-Zauber und dann sind wir ihm alle gefällig. So hier wie beim Parfum. Jetzt zieht er sich so ein Flakon aus der Tasche, überkippt sich und dann ist gut.
You should be
Fucking
ashamed.
shithole.
Everyone, can I have your attention? Thank
Nein.
you all for coming here on such short notice. I know normally we'd schedule a formal hearing, but considering the circumstances, I thought it best if we do this as soon as possible.
Was man übrigens erwähnen darf, ist auch, dass es sehr schön ist, dass diese Verhandlung genau neben diesem Brunnen stattfindet, dass der Angeklagte schon mal sieht, was ihm so blüht, wenn er jetzt schuldig gesprochen wird. Das finde ich ist auch sehr fair, ne? Das ist, als wenn man bei Gerichtsverhandlungen in Amiland, in den Bundesstaaten, wo die Todesstrafe noch ist, so einfach so zur Repräsentation so einen elektrischen Stuhl mit in den Saal fährt, damit der Angeklagte schon mal gucken kann. Ach, schön.
The Crooked Man is charged with the murder
As
of
I
Faith
already
and...
informed your sheriff, it was Mr. Georgie Porge who killed those women, not me.
What?
It was Georgie?
Georgie?
I don't mean to interrupt you, Miss White.
Georgie may have killed them, but you made the call.
Do I have to explain the situation to you
Ja,
again?
jetzt
Wait a
ist die
minute.
Chance.
So you're saying Georgie's the motherfucker who killed my sister? Well, where is he?
Yeah, you're gonna bring that shithead in too, aren't you?
Yes, Sheriff. Where is that rotten scoundrel now?
Is he still out there?
I sincerely hope not.
Well, where is he?
Sheriff?
Don't worry about it. It's done.
Justice has already been dispatched. Bigby executed him.
He's... what?
Dead.
So you see,
Wie die jetzt
the
alle
culprit
Angst vor
has
uns
been
haben.
punished. There's no
That
need
doesn't
for
change
this.
anything. We'll deal with it later, but right now, you're the one I'm concerned with.
You called the shots. Georgie made that perfectly clear.
In which case, you still have a lot to answer for.
I
And
was
I
told
don't...
I would be allowed to speak.
We have to read the rest of the
What
charges.
other charges?
If you'd wait a moment.
Fine. Go right ahead.
Wait, that's not how this works. After the rest of your crimes are read through, then you will have an opportunity to defend yourself, but only then.
Wir spielen
If
hier
you
Gericht wie
insist.
Erwachsene. Penner. Ach, wir schubsen den einfach trotzdem
You
in
are
den Brunnen.
charged with the murder of Faith and Lily, which Georgie carried out on your order.
Guck mal, wie schlau die ist. Das hat sie jetzt ganz schnell nochmal umgeändert in ihrer Anklageschrift. So im Kopf. Mensch, die Snow White ist schon eine gute.
Inciting violence against various members of the Fabletown
Ja.
community, including the attempted murder of Sheriff Bigby Wolf.
Mehrfach. Ja.
Misunderstanding.
Aiding and
Danke.
providing monetary support for the forced prostitution at the Pudding and Pie. Additionally, you are charged with multiple counts of fraud, extortion, racketeering, and the illegal possession
Warte mal, dich herablassen.
and
wir
sale of
unterbrechen Sie
magical
mal.
artifacts. Now, is there anything you would like to say?
First of all, I had nothing to do with Faith and Lily, so you can strike that one from your little record book.
Bullshit! Like hell you didn't.
Stop the charade. We know you're
Come on,
involved.
it's obvious.
Everyone just shut up for a
Ja,
minute.
wir haben doch hier eine Verhandlung.
Wanted a chance to talk? Well, go ahead.
What?
We all know he's guilty. What the fuck does he need to speak for?
The Crooked Man has committed crimes against this government and, most importantly, its citizens. These charges, if proven, are enough to justify death, upon which your body will be committed to the witching
Where it
well.
fucking belongs.
That's
So
right.
let's get
But
on
we
with it
promised
then.
you a chance to defend yourself.
Ja.
And I won't rob you of that right.
What the
You're
fuck?
really going
This
to
is
let him
about
talk?
justice. If we're ever going to pull ourselves together and make something of this town, we have to start doing things correctly. No more snap judgments, no more secrets. We are going to treat everyone fairly, even when they don't deserve it.
Ja.
This is ridiculous.
Halt die Fresse. Mann, die gehen mir alle auf den Sack. Aber dass du ihnen die Handschellen
You have the
abnimmst, finde ich
floor.
nicht gut.
Thank you, Miss White. You've all met Georgie. I don't have to tell you what kind of person he was. He was a total scoundrel, lacking in any sort of moral fiber. I hired him as a favor to his family, you see. A promise kept to a dying mother.
Oh,
Are you gonna
jeez.
get to your point or what?
Georgie was working for me, yes. But he was not acting on my behalf when he killed those women. It was his business. And for whatever reason, I'm sure only he could understand, he murdered 2 of his most faithful employees. I had nothing to do with it.
Tell
This
the
is such
fucking
bullshit.
Georgie seemed pretty convinced he didn't have a say in the matter.
He clearly misunderstood my intention.
Really?
I would never authorize such an act.
Any of you actually believe this bullshit?
Holly, please.
Tell them, Bigby. When you finally showed up at my door last night, wasn't I more than helpful? I answered your questions. I was willing to cooperate.
What's he talking about?
Yeah, and your goons attacked me. Did you forget that part?
They get a bit carried away sometimes, it's true. Loyal to the end. They do it because they want to protect me, as I protected them. You understand wanting to protect what you care about, don't you? You'd do anything. You might even give up an innocent man, just to save someone.
I really hope you're going somewhere with this.
I see, you want to cut right to the point. I can appreciate that. Let me explain this to you. My employees are just that, hired help. I see some of them are here among you. They are not my slaves. They are all free to make their own decisions, as Georgie was.
What about Lily? She wasn't free. She wasn't given a choice. Do you really think she wanted... that any of those girls wanted their lives like that?
I'm sorry, Holly. I'm sorry that your sister asked me for help, and I'm sorry that I decided against my better judgment to give her a distasteful job.
Right, and you kept them in debt so they couldn't leave.
Yeah. That's what you did to us. How you kept us all
You
in
forget
line.
it was not me who put you in that position. You all act like I'm some kind of tyrant.
Gut, bei den beiden, muss ich ganz ehrlich sagen, stimme ich ihm sogar zu. Wenn die ihren extravaganten Lebensstil nicht unter Kontrolle kriegen, dann können sie nicht ihn dafür verantwortlich machen, dass sie sich bei ihm Geld leihen und dann leihen und dann in der Scheiße stecken. Also, heul leise, Biest.
Abandoned you, left you poor and helpless, sniveling on street corners. I was there to look out for you.
Oh, jetzt
Yes,
beginnt die
but
Manipulation.
Wasn't I?
Crane was the one who let this town go to the fucking dogs. The guy who was in your pocket, remember?
Really? What about Auntie Greenleaf? Her story is not uncommon. She left everything she had back in the homelands. Everything that matters, anyway. With nowhere else to turn, she came to me for help. And what did I do for you?
Fast etwa eine Zeugin der Anklage.
I got her tree back. And in turn, we used her magic to help poor Fables get glamours. Because I helped her, she was able to make a living, provide for herself. And what did they do?
She wanted my tree destroyed, but Bigby refused.
Oh, Gott sei Dank haben wir das nicht gemacht.
You were gonna burn her tree? Snow, why would you want that?
Is that true? I know what you're doing. It's not gonna work.
Ja, der
Can't
manipuliert
manipulate
uns.
us or these people. We're not here to talk
Oh,
about
we're
this.
not?
Bigby just
This
means
is important, and I'm glad it's being talked about.
You know why I asked him to destroy your tree. You were working with Crane and the Crooked Man.
Ja.
It wasn't her fault.
You can lie to yourself, but you can't lie to me. You hated Crane, and you hated him for wanting to fuck you, and you being too soft to notice what he'd do to get it. It had nothing to do with the Crooked Man.
We've made some mistakes. I've made some mistakes. But believe me, I truly want what's best for this town.
Also werfen wir jetzt Snow White in den Brunnen, oder was?
And that may not always be clear right away. But I want you all to know that I care deeply about all of you.
Ja.
And so does the sheriff.
Yeah, right.
I can't promise you perfection. No one can. But I can promise to always have your best interests at heart.
Maybe you haven't noticed, but we've been doing all this to protect you.
Ja.
We're trying to stop people like him.
The Crooked Man's been exploiting you. Exploiting your hope for a better life.
Ja.
You would go to him for help, and he would take that weakness and add it to his strength.
He took Faith and Lily from us. And while we can never get them back, we can certainly punish who's responsible.
Ha. Oha.
They're right.
Oh.
You're all still afraid of him, even now. But you needn't be. His contamination of this town is over. And those girls will have their justice.
Juhu, wir schubsen ihn in den Brunnen. Wir schubsen ihn in den Brunnen. Alle gegen ihn. Ja, ab in den Brunnen. Danke, danke. Endlich. Klatsch mal wer.
The sentiment is surely appreciated, Miss White. But it doesn't disguise the fact that these accusations are
Halt die Klappe und geh in den
unfounded.
Brunnen mit deinen spitzen Mr.
The
Spock-Ohren.
sheriff simply doesn't have a particle of evidence linking me to the
Georgie
murders.
was working for you. Bigby got a
A
confession that...
confession that nobody heard. Now,
Oh shit, er hat recht. Er hat recht, das Geständnis hat keiner gehört.
I'm no barrister, but I think such a statement would carry more weight if Bigby weren't the only one to whom Georgie spoke. Especially given Bigby's history.
Nerissa, wir haben doch noch
What are you
Nerissa.
talking about?
Snow?
And what about your history? All you've done to this fucking town?
What do you mean there's no evidence?
Wow.
Maybe he's... I mean, this doesn't feel right, how we're doing this.
Och Mensch, ihr seid aber auch alles ein paar
Of course
Schlaffis.
it's right. This man tormented all of you for profit. Georgie
Let me
killed
just
them.
make sure I understand you. You're trying to say that I'm responsible for what Georgie did because he was working for me at the time, yes?
Yes.
Of course.
Ich sag mal nix.
Whatever you're getting at, get to it.
Ja.
If I'm to blame for Georgie's mistakes, shouldn't Miss White be held accountable for Bigby's actions
Ach
as
so,
well?
was habe ich denn getan? Ja.
How about the way he treated poor Tweedledee when he was in your custody?
Och Gottchen, das
He was
bisschen.
beaten to mashed apples while under your
Das
watch.
stimmt
Under
nicht.
my watch.
Das stimmt nicht. Außerdem war sie tot zu der Zeit. Das stimmt nicht. Er war das Mausverdächtigste und hatte nichts damit zu tun.
He's right.
Snow had nothing to do with it. We all thought she was dead.
Ja,
Besides, Crane was still deputy mayor when that happened.
richtig.
Right before you decided to kidnap him.
Richtig.
It was for his own protection. Oh,
den
you're
Baul.
right, dear. Crane was in charge. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference.
That's enough.
So, you won't answer for your employees' behavior, but I must perish for
This
mine.
is completely different.
I
We all...
did not order those 2 girls dead. It simply never happened.
Okay, mein Vorschlag. Ich hoffe, dass wir die Option hier noch kriegen, dass jetzt Nerissa noch irgendwo herkommt. Weil ihr Band ist doch jetzt gelöst. Ne, die Vivian oder whatever, die hat sich doch umgebracht und damit müsste doch dieser ganze Zauber, dieser ganze Scheiß gelöst sein. Das heißt, die müsste jetzt im Grunde kommen und die wäre eigentlich unsere Kronzeugin. Sowas ähnliches.
Georgie killed Faith and Lily. End of story. They want to scapegoat me for their own tangled ends, but they refuse to answer for their own
This
crimes.
isn't right.
Oh, please.
This isn't the point.
We'll deal with them after we deal with you.
Everyone calm down. This isn't
I
the
mean, a
reason we're
certain level
here.
of privilege should be afforded to
To who?
This is how it's always been.
This is what I'm talking about. We lashed our ropes to this diseased world, and ever since, which one of us has been there for you? Who filled your lives with the promise of more? Who was there while they idly played in their towers, judging you, treating you as mindless children, too stupid to command your own destiny? Without
Also im Grunde ist es eine ganz schöne Mafia-Struktur, muss man schon sagen. Der Typ ist halt das Oberhaupt von etwas und wer halt der Familie quer kommt, kriegt die Bleifuß. Ne, also der Georgie hat das schon selber gemacht, er hat absolut recht, er hat ja wahrscheinlich mit dem Mord nichts zu tun, aber wenn er zu Georgie sagt, hey, kümmere dich um die Scheiße, was blieb dem anderen denn übrig? Und auch dieses ganze Auftreten zeigt halt, dass er hier deutlich Dreck am Stecken hat. Ne? Auch wenn er viel für die Gemeinschaft tut, das ist ja auch teilweise jetzt, also nicht teilweise, aber das ist ja auch so ein Mafia-Ding. Klar, die sorgen für Ordnung. Der ist halt ein Oberhaupt von einer sehr mächtigen Gruppe, die halt sehr viel zu sagen hat und sehr viel Einfluss hat. Und das macht ihn halt doch zum Fädenzieher hinter sehr, sehr vielen Dingen. Und das darf man nicht von der Hand weisen.
me, who will pay your rent when you're on the verge of eviction? Who will dare challenge their brutality when it leaks to our dear citizens? Who will protect you from the big bad wolf?
Halt doch die Fresse.
Who will be the...
Bigby? Miss White?
Ja, endlich! Danke!
Excuse me, dear.
I wanted to make sure I had the chance to say something.
Och,
Why don't you
Mensch.
take a moment to catch your breath, little
What's
one?
she doing here?
I'd like to... I need to say something.
We're
My lips are sealed.
kind of in the middle of something.
Ja, nur zu.
Of course. Go right ahead.
Ja, erzähl,
You
Madame.
probably don't remember me. I don't know why I was afraid to come
My
here.
dear, I don't
Just
know
shut
what
up.
Oh.
Jawohl.
You enslaved us for years. Let us hear stories about what you do. Told us we would lose everything if we stepped just one toe out of line. And we couldn't say a word about it because of these damn ribbons. But you
Oh,
know
yes.
what? Now it's my turn to talk.
How are you?
I found Vivian's body.
Yay.
Did you kill her? Did he?
Nein.
Sheriff, this is highly irregular.
Vivian killed herself back at the Pudding and Pie.
I'm sorry, I don't think
Nerissa! My name is Nerissa.
Jetzt geht's los.
It's going to be just...
He ordered them dead. This fucker. Faith
Ich
and
wusste
Lily.
es.
That's a lie.
I was in the goddamn room when he did it. Faith and Lily are dead because of you. The only two people who ever gave a damn about me.
Don't worry. He's gonna pay for it.
He made Georgie do it. It was always him.
Juhu, wir haben die Crowd
Georgie would have
gewonnen,
never
Leute.
done anything without his say-so. Ever.
You're going to take the word.
Gott sei Dank haben wir hey, als hätte ich's heraufbeschworen, ne? Nerissa, Beste. Beste.
At least 5 other girls will back me up on this. We all heard you say it.
Ich hasse dich auch gar nicht mehr, weil ich alles von dir zensieren musste, aber hey!
Did you now?
Looks like we found our evidence.
She saw it firsthand.
He's guilty.
Ja.
Good enough for me?
Me too.
Ab in den Brunnen! Ab in den Brunnen! Jawohl!
No, that's too fucking easy for a crook like that.
What do you mean?
He's gotta pay for what he did.
Oh, komm
Listen to
schon.
yourselves!
You're all rats, fleeing from one sinking ship to the next. So quick to latch onto whatever will keep your miserable lives afloat. This is how you want to repay all I've done for you?
What, you take 2 people's lives away and now you want mercy?
You know we can't let you go free after this.
What did you expect to happen here? You're getting what you deserve.
Well done, then.
Now, for your sentence.
We don't have to become murderers.
What are you talking about?
He's guilty. I know that, but we don't have to kill anybody. We can imprison him. Lock him up forever. Somewhere he can never hurt anyone again.
Hä, kann der nicht irgendwelche Tore erschaffen und dann durch irgendwelche Wände gehen? Hä?
How can we be sure he won't escape?
I can help. We'll use magic.
That's
I
not
assure
good
you.
enough.
Maybe
There will
she
be
has
more
a point.
if he isn't
Hasn't
stopped.
there been enough bloodshed?
So we get rid of him.
Dangerous.
Get him out of here.
We can send him
Everyone,
away.
listen up! Clearly, we're having trouble agreeing on a suitable punishment. So I think
This is going nowhere.
someone needs to make a decision.
Who?
I hope you aren't suggesting yourself.
You should have a vote. Make it democratic.
Do you really think that's going to work?
Ja.
He's right. Nobody can agree on anything.
What about Bigby?
What about him?
He was appointed. He's the only official representative, really. He should be the judge.
That makes sense to me.
Das war so klar, dass ich jetzt entscheiden soll, ob der in den Brunnen kommt oder nicht.
I guess it does.
Okay.
Fine.
Are you sure? This isn't how
It's what the people want, Miss White.
Okay. Mr. Wolf, it's your call.
Okay, so wie ich das jetzt mitkriege, die Mehrheit der Leute wollen, dass der in den Brunnen fliegt. Nur die Hexe, glaube ich, die will das nicht. Beim Rest bin ich mir ziemlich sicher, die wollen alle, dass der in
Just
den Brunnen
do what you
Hopsasa
think is right.
tralala macht. So, my dear.
Yes, Sheriff. Do what you think is right.
Ab in den Brunnen?
Everyone, I'm...
Not this way!
Ah ja. So klar. Oh, fuck. Fuck. Hilft mir keiner? Hallo, Biest?
There you are. I hope you all remember this moment. Think of me when you try to sleep. You're going to miss me.
No, I won't.
Tschüss. Fabletown wird sich daran erinnern, wie ich den Typen in den Brunnen geschmissen habe. Gibt's jetzt noch einen
For
Sektempfang?
Lily. And Faith.
True, baby.
Yes.
True.
Another one of us to erase from the books.
Ja, auch nicht schön, ne? Aber was willst du machen? Wir haben den Oberpaten erledigt. Einen Tag später. Und wir rauchen immer noch. Wir haben das Rauchen noch nicht aufgegeben.
Hey, Sheriff.
Hey, Typ! Du bist doch der,
You gonna come see the truck off? We're leaving for the farm in a few. Thought you might want to. I don't know.
I'll be down in a minute.
Okay.
Moment.
Great.
Wer fährt zur Farm? Warte mal. Was?
This fucking line.
Hallo. Hi, Tiny Tim.
Oh, Mr. Wolf, Flycatcher left his keys.
Is everything okay? You look...
I'm sorry, Sheriff. I have to take care of this. We'll talk later, okay?
Huh. Was wollen die denn jetzt alle?
Good morning, Miss White.
You're late.
Und wer fährt zur Farm? Moment mal.
Someone's gonna see you, Colin.
Hey, warte mal. Hä? Wird der jetzt zur Farm geschickt? Wollt ihr mich verarschen? Hä? Das Spiel ist abgestürzt. Was zum Teufel? Das Spiel ist abgestürzt, kein Witz. Okay, Leute, bis gleich. Was? Nein!
I'm going. Jesus.
Aber ich habe dem doch Geld
You only have
gegeben.
like 5 minutes.
Then carry me for fuck's sake. I don't give a shit. You forgot these.
Oh, thank you. It's been pretty busy around here.
Moment.
Morning, Sheriff. Nice fucking day. Shit. Just go grab that, would you? How are you, holding up? I know this isn't ideal for you. Just why the hell did she have to send me and me boy away, huh? You promised me I'll get another chance. But Miss White said I had to go up to the damn farm anyway.
Ich hab dem
I
doch
told
Geld
her I had the
gegeben.
money, but she didn't want to hear it.
Wait, Sheriff Bigby, I have something.
You know, he was up crying all night, poor kid.
Wo ist Colin?
Can you give this to Miss White, please?
Das ist ein
Dad says
Fluch.
there's no time to say goodbye, so if you could bring it to her.
Yeah, sure.
I couldn't take them all with me, and she said she liked that one the best. It's a willow beetle. That's a big one. They're cool, because when they're little, they have these pouches that squirt juice at you if you touch them.
That's real nice.
She said it was pretty.
We're about ready to head out.
What's it like at the farm? I've heard ogres live there, and they eat people in their sleep sometimes.
God, I hope not.
Do we have to go? I want to stay here.
Well, we don't have a choice anymore. I'm sorry, TJ, but look on the bright side, okay? There's plenty of space to run around, and a nice river nearby, so you can swim all you want.
Even in daytime?
Yeah, you don't have to worry about the Monday seeing you. It'll be nice. Come on, it won't be so bad.
Have you been there before?
No, some of the animals aren't comfortable around wolves, so you wouldn't know, would you?
We're all set.
Bye, Mr. Wolf.
Oh
Goodbye,
Mann.
TJ.
Wo ist denn jetzt
Hey,
Colin?
Bigby. Where's your friend, Colin?
Ja.
Where's the fucking pig? How should I know?
Ich hab dem Geld gegeben, damit er sich Glimmer kauft. Was ist denn dein Problem? Aber ich bin froh, dass Colin
Saying
nicht,
goodbye?
Oh, Nerissa, hi.
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 Hallo.
You're still wearing that thing.
Ich wollte gerade genau dasselbe sagen. Sie trägt aber dieses scheiß Halsband immer noch, ne?
Oh. Yeah.
Ja, mach's
I
doch mal
guess
ab.
I am. It's not easy to forget. I know it seems like I should be able to. It's just...
You need to let that go. How are you gonna move on if...
Bigby, I know you're trying to help. But this is just something I need to do on my...
Schade, es wäre so lustig gewesen, wenn ich jetzt dran ziehe und ihr der Kopf abfällt. Dann weiß man, dass der Zauber halt von ganz woanders ausging. Also, naja, ist ja auch egal. Dass dann viel größerer
I came here because I have to tell you something.
What is it?
Crooked Man war unschuldig.
It's about what happened to Faith and Lily.
Ich war's.
Not sure where to start.
Nein.
Faith,
Nein.
Lily and I, we had this plan. We're gonna find a way out. Leave the pudding and pie for good. But then Faith decided to get some leverage. She stole a picture of Crane and Lily together. The minute Faith stole that photo, we had dirt on one of the Crooked Man's allies. If he found out, I had no choice. You have to understand. You've seen how they kept us quiet in that place. Can you imagine the lengths they go just to silence someone who had physical evidence?
Nerissa, what did you do?
I freaked out, okay? I thought if I came clean to Georgie, he'd get the Crooked Man to leave us alone. We could just forget the whole thing. Maybe try again in a few years.
You what?
So I told him everything. And I begged for mercy for all of us. I didn't want anyone to die over a picture.
Ich sag dazu gar nichts.
Georgie promised he'd smooth things over with the Crooked Man.
Ja, das hat ja richtig gut geklappt.
Oh God. I don't know what happened, but that night at the club, Georgie came back and told me things had changed. He had to make an example of us. We had committed treason. And while the two of us were sitting there, as he was telling me this, Faith walked in, and I had to watch while Georgie...
Wait, so Georgie told you all this? Not the Crooked Man? Back at the well, you said...
I know what I said.
But it wasn't the truth, was it?
What does it matter? I know the Crooked Man did it. So what if it wasn't the whole truth? It was true enough.
So you think that makes it okay to lie?
I know he ordered their deaths. I wasn't gonna let him get away with it because of a stupid
Ja gut,
technicality.
okay.
Especially after... that night, after Faith. I tried to warn Lily, but she wasn't with her scheduled appointment. So I did the only thing I could do. I left Faith's head at your doorstep.
Oh Gott, das wird ja immer schlimmer.
You?
I walked her over here, and I left her.
So, that piece of fabric I found near there, that was you?
Yeah, I cut my leg trying to get over the fence.
So you started all this?
I just pointed you in the right direction. People like us get forgotten all the time. The Crooked Man was counting on that. When we suffer, we do it in silence. And the world likes it that way. We just fade, like we never existed. I couldn't watch that happen to Faith or Lily. Nobody cares about us. Not really.
It's going to be different now, I promise. Things like that won't happen anymore. Not while I'm around.
You'll make things right. You and Snow.
I don't know. Seems like no matter what I do, it's just not enough for her, or anyone. I just can't win with these people.
I know it might feel that way, but they need you, Bigby. Both of you. You two make a good team. The way you look out for each other, and look out for us. You don't see that a lot these days.
Es gibt so viele Optionen, wo ich gar nicht weiß, was ich sagen soll. Also sage ich einfach gar nichts.
After everything you've done for us, maybe they don't want to admit it, but without you, none of this would have happened.
Ja, natürlich.
You listened when no one else would.
Juhu.
You knew when to show mercy, and you brought justice to this town. Finally.
Oh Gott, wie gerne ich jetzt den Dialog gehört hätte, wenn ich einfach alle umgebracht hätte. Das wäre so lustig.
Because you brought the Crooked Man in, everyone saw who he really was. So from where I'm standing, you did the right thing.
Ja, aber du bist die Psycho-Olle, die da mitgemacht hat.
For a reason. And I left Faith at your doorstep because I knew if anyone stood a chance against the Crooked Man, it was you.
I hope I've at least done some good here.
You've changed this place. For better or worse, Fabletown wouldn't be the same without you.
Juhu. Mach's gut. Nerissa.
You're not as bad as everyone says you are.
Oh. Okay, Leute, jetzt haben wir ein Imageproblem. Wenn die uns sagen, wir sind gar nicht so böse, dann...
I need to tell you something. I have to tell you something.
I feel like we've met before.
You're trying to place me. You like my ribbon? Do you like it?
Faith wore one too. Would hide her beauty so she could escape his kingdom.
They used to call me the Little Mermaid.
Did Dr. Swinehart ever get back to you about Faith?
He said he wanted to run more tests. I hope you find what you're looking for. I'll see you around, Wolf.
Ist die eigentlich die Böse? Hä, was sollte uns das denn jetzt sagen? Hä? Moment. Stimmt mit der jetzt bin ich überfordert. Okay. So, was hast du mit Georgie gemacht? Wir haben ihn wir haben ihn getötet. Wir haben aber den Crooked Man, den krummen Mann, zurückgebracht. Lebend. Ja. Hä? 38,6% nur in den Brunnen geschmissen? Okay. Hast du TJs Geschenks für Snow angenommen? Ja, Tatsache. Haben wir gemacht. Aber das hier irritiert mich. Was haben denn die anderen mit dem gemacht? Ihn ins Gefängnis gesperrt oder was? Wie lauteten deine letzten Worte an Nerissa? Du und ne, ich hoffe, ich habe hier etwas Gutes getan. 54,8%, knapp die Hälfte. Also knapp über die Hälfte. Hä? Okay. Okay. Jetzt unsere Sonderstatistik. Verstehe. Beast, du hast ihm nicht gesagt, dass du Belle vor der Wohnung gesehen hast. Belle, du hast dir versprochen, Beast nicht zu sagen, dass du sie vor der Wohnung gesehen hast. Und du hast sie mit deinem detektivischen Talent beeindruckt. Mit deinen detektivischen... Ja gut, ist ja auch egal, Übersetzung und so, ne? Colin, du hast ihm einen Drink gegeben, als er in deiner Wohnung danach gefragt hat. Du hast ihm geholfen, der Farm zu entgehen. Na Gott sei Dank. So. Du hast ihn zum verwunschenen Brunnen gebracht, den krummen Mann, und du hast ihn in den Brunnen geworfen. Yep. Die habe ich mit einer Zigarette verbrannt. Faith, nach dem Kampf mit dem Holzfäller hast du ihr Geld gegeben. Georgie, du hast seinen Laden zusammengeschlagen. Hallo? Ich habe nur 2 Sachen oder so. Ach Mann. Ja gut. Gren, du hast mit Gren nach Lillys Beerdigung getrunken. Snow, du hast sie mit ins Trap genommen. Du hast ihr Cranes Foto von ihr gezeigt. Hä, aber was sind denn das jetzt für Sachen? Ich habe auf Tiny Tim gewartet und TJ haben wir seinen Käfer angenommen und Toad wir sind für Toad eingetreten, als Snow ihn auf die Farm schicken wollte, und wir haben ihm ebenfalls Geld gegeben. Die Frage ist, wieso ist er denn am Ende auf der Farm gelandet? Oh Gott. Ja. Die Geschichte fortsetzen. Hol dir noch heute eins der Comicbücher, Leute. Wir holen uns alle die Comicbücher. Wupp, wupp, wupp. Aber das war's jetzt mit dem Spiel. Das Ende finde ich mehr als irritierend. Aber es ist ja heiß gehandelt schon seit Jahren, dass es da einen zweiten Teil zu geben soll, der aber nie kam bisher, weil Telltale halt abgeschmiert ist. Das war ja auch mit The Walking Dead ein Riesendrama, aber da hat sich ja dann eine andere Firma, was war das nochmal, Skybound oder so, haben sich ja dann erbarmt und den Teil nochmal als Fanservice gebracht. Den letzten. Mit Clementine. Ja, und bei Wolf Among Us. Jetzt kann ich endlich mitreden und sagen, ja, um Himmels Willen, wo ist der zweite Teil? Wir wollen den zweiten Teil. Wir, die Community. Ja. Nee, ich finde dieses Spiel ganz toll. Es hat mir sehr, sehr viel Spaß gemacht. Ich finde es auch schön, dass die Entscheidungen gefühlt tatsächlich irgendwie eine Auswirkung hatten. Hat man ja nicht so oft, ne? Aber, ja, nein, ich find's toll. Also das Spiel gefällt mir sehr gut, was ich zwischenzeitlich schon gesagt habe. Wisst ihr ja, deswegen muss ich kein riesiges Fazit am Ende nochmal runterquatschen. Das ist ja gar nicht notwendig. Hat da gerade wer Bigby angerempelt? Junge, der traut sich was, ne? Ja, nichtsdestotrotz, das Ende finde ich etwas irritierend. Wir sind ja jetzt Nerissa hinterhergegangen. Ist die eigentliche Böse, die auch diesen Zauber gemacht hat? Und also irgendwie war das jetzt ein ganz komisches Ein ganz komischer Schwenk nochmal, der halt mega Bock auf den zweiten Teil macht. Aber okay. Wenn er nun mal nicht da ist, dann ist er nun mal nicht da. Ich weiß nicht, wie die aktuellen Pläne dazu sind. Ich habe das nicht gegoogelt, ob das jetzt gerade momentan noch weiter im Raum steht oder tatsächlich abgehakt ist. Aber man soll ja niemals nie sagen, ne? Okay, ihr Lieben, dann bedanke ich mich ganz, ganz herzlich bei euch fürs Zuschauen und für die Kommentare und die Bewertungen zu meinen Videos. Ich hoffe, euch hat dieses Let's Play gefallen und wir konnten alle zusammen ein wenig rätseln, wer hier der Strippenzieher ist. Es gab doch keinen epischen Plot-Twist of Doom mit Bigby als Mörder oder so im Sinne von Black Mirror, aber ich bin auch so mit dem ganzen Auskommen hier zufrieden. Dankeschön fürs Zuschauen und dann sehen wir uns bei einem der nächsten Projekte. Yay! Tschüss!